Deadline is reporting that Andrew Barrer and Gabriel Ferrari, who did production rewrites on Marvel's upcoming Ant-Man, have been added to the writing group guiding the Transformers franchise for Paramount. The report also claims that one of the movies being looked at is Transformers 1, which would take place entirely on Cybertron and possibly be a fully animated feature. Mark Barrisell, the news in this report.
I'm going to buy it because this is the right way to continue the Transformers franchise. There's nowhere else to go from what Michael Bay has done with those first 4 movies. So calling it Transformers 1 is awesome. Let's get rid of those other 4 movies. It taking place entirely on another planet where you're just going to have Transformers going against each other. That's not, yesterday we were talking about how, like, when are they going to make a video game movie that's all CGI? Yeah. Here's your opportunity right here. It's a known brand. It's also, you could do so much more with that with a lesser budget than you would have to do live action. If they're going to strictly animate it, there's a pretty good track record with Transformers being animated. That 1986-7 movie is still hailed as a classic, and it's definitely the best Transformers movie I've ever seen, so I'm buying it.
Yeah, I'm buying it as well. 2 Transformer stories in 1 week, and I'm buying it. I'm surprised at myself. Yeah, it sounds very interesting because that it is a prequel. It's going to be supposedly fully animated, and there won't be any humans in it. This is kind of what we've been asking for, right, Christian?
Yeah, I buy it as well, too, and it's almost like everyone over there is going, hey, we're sorry. We're working on it. But I don't know if necessarily Transformers 1 means they're rebooting the rest of those other ones. It could mean whether it be a planet or something else, whatever they're calling it, it could be a reboot. I don't know. It wasn't clear, but what I like about it, that is taking place on Cybertron, that we get to see just the absolute best of the Transformers and stay away from the silly humans in this one. But it's funny because I would like to actually, I know it would be expensive, but I'd actually see a live action version of that. My biggest problem with the Transformers movies towards the end were just how silly and dopey the humans were. Because if it was just a story about developing the characters of the actual Transformers, I would have been cool with that. And putting them on the planet is cool. I'm certainly for an animation film, like the 86 version is my favorite, but I think that I'd rather see an animation version of that, maybe, I don't know, tie into a spinoff of that actual movie, the live action version of that. But I like what they're doing so far, so I buy it.
It sounds promising to me. Is there Bud Light on Cybertron?
Yeah,
that's the big question.
Yeah. But it sounds like a prequel to me. That's what by the name and what it's they're going to do with it. I think it's going to be the same characters, but I mean, even without the humans, it's not like they were developing the characters of the Transformers anyway.
No, they didn't. That's what I kind of hope that they do. Like, so if they put them a live action version of, and you can make it. I know that's expensive, so instead of doing a 2-hour and 45-minute, do an 1-hour and 45-minute movie. Put it on Cybertron. Show me the development of how the politics on that planet and what's happening and the action there and how they interact with each other there. That's a cool movie, and you don't need humans in it because we've already developed the characters enough. Like Prime on Cybertron, sign me up.
Yeah.